Today's an exciting day. We have a delivery coming on the homestead. We're getting some new sheep and some new goats. I got to get inside and get ready. We need to put a few new stalls in the barn. So come on with me. You'll see what I'm doing. You'll see the setup. And once all the animals arrive, we'll talk about which animals are which and why we chose the breeds we did for our homestead. But for now, I got to get to work. So let's get going. So we got this whole half of the barn cleaned out. There was a lot of hay piled up, and I figured before new animals showed up, it was a perfect time to come in here, clean it. All that hay that's on the floor, it's no longer good for feed, but you can use it for compost, throw it in a big pile, turn it every so often, add all your kitchen scraps and other things to that, and by next spring we'll have some nice compost. Or you could put it in your raised beds as a cover crop. Or as a cover to your beds, rather. Now we're going to set up this half of the barn, which is going to hold the sheep and the doelings that are not old enough to be bred yet. And to do that, I have to create a little spot over here, somehow, to keep them from pulling a hay bale through. So here's where we're going to use a little broke homesteader ingenuity. We don't have another feeder for this half of the barn, but we found a nice old pallet. We're going to hammer that pallet right into this corner. We'll be able to throw a pallet. We'll be able to throw some hay bales behind the pallet, and the animals will be able to stick their head through the cracks, feed. We won't have to buy a new feeder, and we'll keep the hay nice and clean, and that'll be efficient and save us some money. So watch as we set up our broke homesteader hay feeder bin. That's all we're going to do right there. Never ever threw baling twine away. All right, so we're gonna throw a hay bale in there, see how this thing works. Look at that, perfect. Feed two. All right, so that's all set up. Now we're just gonna hang a water bucket and we'll be all ready for our new animals.
The extended version of this video is loaded with a lot more tips and tricks on how to create good barn infrastructure, how to make doors and dividers, and things that you can use at a very low cost to help improve the setup for your own animals. Homesteady Pioneers get full access to all these videos. They get the Pioneers only episodes of the podcast. Check it out at thisishomesteady.com. Become a Pioneer. It's only $5 a month. There's a lot more homesteading education there.
So we got our broke hay feeder all set up and ready to go. We got our partition down the middle of our stalls. We put our doors up. We got our hay ready. We are ready for our new animals. They're going to be here any minute. Make sure to subscribe because we're not going to show you our new animals this week. Next week we're going to introduce you to the whole gang. Alright, so who's... Alright, so who... Alright, so who... How can I say this? Animals with no feeder. Alright, hold on, I'm talking to the camera, so I'll be quiet for a sec. So here's where we're gonna use a little broke homesteader ingenuity.
Subscribe!